is a story. Welcome everyone to your December 2016 Alchemy Scope, the end of the year already. Can you believe it? This year has flown by for me. So you're looking at Dragon Bear. He's my little ginger king there, and you're going to see him throughout this video. You'll already notice that there's some format changes to the Alchemy Scope, and you're going to see that this month. December 2016 is a condensed scope. There's going to be more that will come back in January for the 2017 cycle. However, it's still progressing. So yeah, I'll be excited to see what emerges for January as well. But those should be uploaded by the middle of December, or by the third week, by Christmas, let's say, of December. So let's get started. There's a couple things. One is I want to remind all of you that are interested in getting your 2017 evolutionary story forecast and guidance video from me to go ahead and place your order below. There is a couple week lead time, and to get it before your 2017 starts, you are more than invited to connect with me. Again, the link is below. Let's talk about now, for this December 2016 cycle, what is activated. Now, as you know, if you've tuned in before, we're tapping into the Macrocycle. What is the story, the unfolding, evolutionary, spiraled story for humanity as a whole at this time? To do that, we tap into the Sabian Symbol. This month, the Sabian Symbol is at the point of 7 degrees 43 minutes Sagittarius, and it's occurring today. I'm recording this on the new moon, so which is the 29th of November 2016. And so the energies of the new moon are very well imbued throughout this video for all of the scopes this month. Now, there's something very special about this moon. One is the symbol is amazing, which we'll talk about, but I want to start with the 7-degree point. Last month, October's new moon, Scorpio new moon, also had a 7-degree 44-minute Scorpio point that the new moon occurred at. Next month, we have a 7-degree Capricorn new moon occurring. That leaves 2016 with 3 sevens at the end of the year. 7 represents the great mysteries. 7 represents magic, the unknowable realm, investigating, discovery in that which cannot be fully known. 3 sevens represents, casino wins, abundance, flow, luck. There's a lot going on in the world, and there is a simultaneity with the magic that is at hand. So I want you to drink in what the universe is displaying for us here. To end this very intense 9-cycle 2016 year with 3 sevens is not a small deal. It's a big deal. And what Joanne Walmsley from Sacred Scribe says about 777 is it reminds us that we are here at this time to spiritually evolve, and that we do this by expressing the highest and best of ourselves and embracing our unique abilities, whatever they may be. Now look at the symbol. Within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Indeed, with so much activated astrologically, there is new aspects of psyche, new clarity about soul patterns, about karmic patterns, about imprisoning, the imprisoning of humanity, how we've been as a collective very held, very contained, very deceived. And there's much, much, much transparency that has been occurring for the last 3-4 years, but it's been exponential. And 2016 was the year of what I called the year of discernment, because there was so much raising its frequency, coming out of the closet, coming out of the shadows, becoming clear, or at least coming up for us to see that indeed there are new things being formed. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. What Dane Rudhyar writes about this symbol is the alchemical fire, which both purifies and transforms the very substance of humans' inner life. Forces are at work in the deepest layers of the psyche, which in their own way respond to the outer stimulation produced by a strong involvement in group ambitions and emotions, and even more by the powerful tensions and releases of love. An alchemical process goes on, usually unnoticed by the conscious ego, until it becomes obvious that a kind of mutation has taken place and a new level of awareness and of responses to life has been reached. One of the key phrases for this symbol is psychic gestation. So again, within the depths of the earth, new elements are being formed. Within each of us, new elements are being formed, period. And November was the precursor for that. December will bring this forward. It's a very powerful month. Now, let's move on to your particular sign and see what is your unfolding. Capricorn, let's take a look and see what is your microcycle. What is your story that's unfolding for this cycle of December 2016? You received for your I Ching 2 hexagrams. The first one that came forward was number 16, enthusiasm. That hexagram came with changing lines, so it became number 45, gathering together. Now, together, the combination of these together as one unified unit, that is what I pull for your narrative, for your story. When we look at enthusiasm, this is what the visionary I Ching says about it. Enormous creative energy is unleashed by enthusiasm. This energy is like powerful music that inspires great numbers of people, loosening old constraints and sprouting new opportunities. The power of enthusiasm is best symbolized by music and dance. It is guided more by the heart than by the head. Great good fortune can follow when the leader of an enthusiastic group is a person of strong character, one who is able to guide this positive force forward to a favorable destination. So, because enthusiasm for you, Capricorn, is connected to gathering together, which has to do with literally a community, a network, a group, a rally. It could be, there's a lot going on in the world. It could absolutely be referring to a particular event where many people are conjoining together. Something where you are bringing your enthusiastic juice, your energy, your fervor, your passion, and it's almost like your tune, because it does have to do with dance and music. So enthusiasm for you, there's this harmonic that you're bringing to some group event in the month of December. Now, if we take a look at your Dakini, that is bringing forward your growth edge. So instead of the archetype cards this month, what I'm doing is bringing forward the Dakini to tell us what your growth edge, what your maturation point is for this month. For you, it has to do with forgiveness. It has to do with peace. So you received the Dakini number 55, white buffalo calf woman. And white buffalo calf woman is the woman who brings peace. In fact, what Penny Slinger writes is she brings the blessing of peace, the air of higher consciousness to earth through the fire of the pipe of peace. This is about feeling the pain of the collective. It is about bringing peace forward. So what I see for Capricorns over the course of this cycle, and again, what we're tapping into is for your demographic, what is the evolutionary cycle for you? For many of you out there, there is definitely a story of playing the role of the peacemaker. And it could very well be that your enthusiasm for an event, a group, a network, a cause is one where you act as the peacemaker, the one that is feeling compassionately, empathetically into what is needed, and you're bringing forward, or the growth edge is for you to access that so that you can bring forward the peace pipe. That's the growth edge for you. Okay, that's the growth theme for Capricorn. Now, Cap, let's move on to your the guidance for you. Now, this month, I am inserting my own mantra. This is going to be part of a deck called the Cauldron that I'm in the process of making. There's 3 decks that I'm making. The Way, the Cauldron, and the Story. And all of those are underway now. So let's take a look at your guidance for the month. What mantra is it? What are you to work on, embody, and grow over the course of this cycle? You are receiving I crack open. For you, this is your mantra. I am cracking open, wide open. Some exterior shell I did not know I had is starting to break apart. Some walls I believed were permanent around my heart are beginning to disintegrate. I delight in the freedom I am feeling. Capricorn, for you, there is an opening. There is enthusiasm that you're starting to feel, and it does have to do with connecting with others. Others like a tribe, others that are of like mind, others that are of like heart. And for your guidance to be cracking open very much speaks to the potential that's there for you this month, for you to step up and into deep connection with other. I send you so much love, and maybe I'll talk to some of you for your 2017 evolutionary forecast. I would love to provide that for you. So Capricorn, until again, I'm sending you much love. Talk to you soon. Capricorn, this is a side note. So I completed recording your audio, and I realized that the audio recording was number 55. So 5-5, dear Capricorns, has a big role to play for you this month. You received 55 White Buffalo Calf Woman, and the audio recording of me explaining that to you was number 55. What that means is 5 and 5. 5 is change. 5 is creativity. 5 is energy. It's freedom. 5 and 5 together is 10. 1 is new beginnings. 0 is potentiality. It's the biggest of the end of a cycle, but it's one that's imbued all of the learnings of the numbers that came before. So there's a possibility for you to turn the wheel, Cap, on a new cycle for yourself this month. That's what I want to say. So again, meditate on the number 5-5 because it has meaning for you. I have 0 question. Okay, so I'm sending you much love, Cap. Talk to you soon. Bye. You are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency.